this, like, yeah, this can keep going. This timeline of this kind of artificial thing. Next thing on the news we have, today, Saturn reported that Mars is kind of, looking a little, and it's just it's the same fucking story. The news, it's literally the same, like, from childhood. Today we have this war broke out and we got the fear of the people, and it's like the same freaking sound just going and going, and today we have a volcano erupted and it killed and that's us all. Oh my goodness, I don't know, the contamination of the viruses every day.
You're right, Snow.
Be careful of the kids, a Halloween candy today on the candy, the razor blades, you can keep your kids control and keep your kids under control and keep your kids and we're safe and that's not from them. That's what it is. It's like those are the words, because every time that they say safe, it means control. Yeah. Really, keep you safe and safe, and you're really like even just hearing that word over and over again in the intonation of what they're saying, because actually that's what it is. It's the tone is more important than even your voice. Mm-hmm. Like we can be born with different types of sounds of our voice, right? Some people speak lower, but it's actually the intonation with the throat chakra. And that's why the information, when I start channeling from the higher perspective, it comes really slow. It can be absorbed on a heart level. It's not because my sound of my voice changed, my intonation changed. So when they do the commercials, it's just between the intonation, you have the program words, and you really start feeling like... like safe and safety and also after you don't safe. You're a citizen for your safety. For your safety.
I should put some, bars in my windows by another lock.
Yeah.
And hang something that I have a security everywhere. Yeah. Cameras in my own house. Sure. Just to be safe.
Today our science has discovered that we have, for your safety.
Highly recommended. For your safety.
For your safety. Side effects may include possible hemorrhoids, internal bleeding, severe depression, suicidal thoughts, and stroke. Call your doctor now. For your safety.
Oh my God.
I mean, and the people listen, and it's like the mind control. I mean, the dark, they did their job well,
Yeah.
We gotta give it.
Really laugh.
No, they're not even laughing. They're just like
they get used to it.
No, they're. It's not even. See, if they were laughing, then that would be even almost like kind of sadder. But they're not. They're so miserable. Like their thoughts are literally constantly jealousy. Who's she's what did they got? Like I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna tell him not to. Like it's like a constant chatter of who. It's so like ego pain, needing to feed on another's energy or competition. Like tomorrow I'm gonna tell him John is like. That's
I'm gonna wear this, and they're gonna see me this way, and I'm gonna say this, and I
blow up this country. Then they're gonna know. Yeah, who's boss here? I'm the boss. I'm the boss. But yes, I'm the boss. That's how it's going. And then their inner, light child is just like dimmer and dimmer down there. But all I just want to do is just dance. But no, I gotta conquer the world. Like the Pinky and the Brain, remember? Pinky, what are we gonna do today, Pinky? Or whatever. Conquer the world, or something along those lines. Take over the world. Yeah, the Pinky and the Brain. The Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Should look that up. It was funny. What are you gonna do today, Pinky? what we do every day, we're gonna take over the world. That's the thing. It's so funny, actually, because that's what it is. What are they gonna do every day? That's their thoughts. Like, what they run in their head every moment is how they're gonna take over the world. And this could be on a micro, macro, from the, yeah.
Oh my god.
To make themselves the center of, attention, and but it's never good enough, because it's like you have to keep taking over the world every day. And it got to the point where even they said they're tired. Everybody's tired here. Even the dark is dark. They're like their inner side. That's something that child within is like, oh, I don't want to take over the world anymore. Like, can you just stop?
I did this already so many times.
And yeah.
What else I can come up?
One more time, I'm gonna take over the world.
I gotta cut them in pieces this time.
This time it's gonna be slower torture.
I already put them on the pile, and I burn them, and I cut them in pieces, and I take out the skin, and I blow them, and I electrocute them.
One more time.
Drown them. Everything I did. What else I can do?
Take over the world.
Drive them crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna spray them with some shit, so they're gonna start shooting themselves.
Oh. Actually, in some way, look. Let's say you are more conscious evil. You can say, I'm gonna make them feel as horrible as I feel myself. And you want, right? Like, you're in such an agony in yourself, because actually the sound, that's what it is. It's slow. If you use sound weaponry, like 5G, it's a sound frequency, or it's a microwaves and all that kind of thing. What it's doing, it's actually slowly driving your own self crazy. So you don't even see who your enemy is.
Well, that's what I say.
You just,
Now I'm gonna drive them crazy.
Yeah.
I just say this.
I know, that's what I'm referring to, what you just said. That's kind of what... It's like the same as the kid. What does a kid do when it's not getting attention? It starts that's what you want. You start driving them crazy, and you know it. When you're a child and your parents kind of not doing what you want, or you feel that void or something, is you start feeling like the way that you rebel, you start driving your parent crazy. And that's kind of what I said earlier when you were like, when I was a teenager, at some point you're like, why are you not showing your intelligent, deep sides when you're with me, we talk so deep, and then when you're around, my friends, you're just like act like an idiot sometimes. I don't know, there was an aspect of me where I felt so like misunderstood too, that I just wanted to drive everybody crazy. Almost intensify the opinions they already had about me. Yeah. It's a form of protection. Like right now, if I was being ridiculed and they don't get who I am, and then soon that's how I would start acting. I would sit and be like, oh, the energies of the moon. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually how I feel. Like, if I didn't have anybody that started getting me, this world is not shifting, there's an aspect of me that I would just want to act crazy, so they don't drive me crazy. There we go. It's like a form of protection, where I would just sit and be like, at the breakfast table, my chakras today, they feel very like, I feel like an enlightening kind of, like when you have that energy spinning next to like your left ear, and you feel that they're just talking to you, and you could just sit at the table and just kind of talk like that with all your teachers. And Archangel Michael, he told me today not to turn in my homework, so it's kind of a very spiritual belief inside of me that homework, home is not supposed to be to work. A home is supposed to be to rest or to have fun. That's what Archangel Michael said, not me. Yeah. That's where I start going. It's and then it's like they can't even try, because the like those aspects of them, right, that want to ridicule you, they can't even hook you on anything anymore, because you're just like already presenting. But it's another form, because that it's so cynical. It's such a sarcastic, cynical humor that it would be such a layer of protection. But it is kind of funny. But eventually it will like eat your own self too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just thinking about
it starts hurting your own being because you are actually also you might become that too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You could play the role for so long that it's kind of like...
Yeah. That all of a sudden you're getting Oscar.
Yeah, and you for your own self believing your own...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a very sophisticated game we're playing here.
I think I'm gonna go set my nightly intentions for the dream realm right now, so that no archons can affect me in the dream layers tonight. You know, Mother. Yeah. I have a weird feeling about that ticking sound. It's a targeting. Yeah. Uranus, I knew it.
Believe me, if you will start acting like that, I will really worry.
Are we in a retrograde right now, you think?
I will really worry. I will tell your father, yes, he was right. You're losing your marbles. Yeah.
I mean, we're actually not that far from that, so in some ways.
Yeah, but...
Well, yeah, the conversation itself sometimes, I mean... Yeah. It's the best. I have to go through our audio recordings. Mother! I know why the moon was stolen!
At least we can safely in our safe environment with our protectors here talk for 5 hours about the most crazy ideas.
Speaking of the sound
and I don't feel like somebody will
I have a feeling that those chips that they put in the dogs, they're spying on us.
Yeah, I know, but don't go there.
Well, that can actually be very, very true. I mean, think about what a smart agenda that would be. How many people have dogs? And who usually has dogs? People that are heart people,
Yeah.
Like people that have some speck of compassion in them and some good. So what would be smarter?
Mm-hmm.
A dog that usually sleeps with you, that is, I mean,
I knew
if
it.
it's not a camera to see the least they're getting the audio from us.
Where is my dog? Where is my spy?
Where's your spy?
Where is my spy?
Well, at least we could give them. I mean, just to think though, because we can play that actually on the AI and on the spy weaponry, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say humor is the best weapon. So your iPhone's constantly spying on you. All right, what do you want today? Voila. Yeah. What should we talk about today to the spy? Are you listening, spy?
Hello, spy.
What do you think? Hello, spy. Hello, AI. We see you.
Skomplikowany jest ten świat.
Didn't have to go and make things so complicated. Frustrated. See, it's all frequency. Look, then all the pop music, it's the same thing. Oh, it hurt, all the frustrated, all the him, he left you. Oh, now I'm love, oh, this I'm free. Oh, love it, it's all that I cried. Oh, how could you leave me? Oh, he left me, she left me, he left me. Leave me alone, leave me alone. See?
Yeah.
That's what starts coming. Alone. Leave. It's like pop. You like when you tune in. Mm-hmm. There will be certain words.
Yeah.
Like that are program words. The rest of it doesn't matter.
Love me. She leave me. He leave me. Baby, love me. Bye, love me.
Yeah, and it's a very also it triggers because all that stuff is also working on your child. Look how it's the programs. When you're a baby, yeah, but. It's a connection of connecting your adult relationships to your daddy-mommy issues from childhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So right away, what is going to trigger an even stronger trauma response to, left me alone. Now I'm gonna live without you. You live without. Oh, left me alone without you. Now you her. Yeah. Leave me.
We decode you.
Left. Baby. Oh, baby. Baby, mommy, is it money?
Cry, baby, cry. It's lots of cry.
No, don't cry me, cry. She cry.
Make me cry. You make me cry, cry. Yeah. Break my heart, cry.
Break heart, break me, oh, break me, oh, heart.
I always hate pop music. You were more with that. I cannot. Never really.
Some of them, yeah, it's a program. It's fun to dance to some of the things. I mean,
I think the most...
they're catchy, they're repetitive, so
yeah,
of course
but I think the most unexpected explosion of music was 60s, actually.
Water. I need water. I don't have enough water. But that's actually something that I feel in the news a lot too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm saying that, don't you feel like that's like...
Yeah, something water coming. A lot of water.
And water. Water.
Да, потом вода.
Water. The river's water. And then when we're gonna go, I'm buying with discounts last. And we're gonna go.
I remember
when the discounts last.
when you were...
No, like I said, when the discounts last, we're gonna go get this. So we're gonna buy. And see, those kinds of things, it's a rushing. You gotta go fast. Go buy all your supplies. But the discounts last because they're not gonna be waiting for you. It's because somebody else is gonna go get your supplies. Call it. Feeling. He said, go to get the buy. The discounts last. Yeah, it's like rushing. Go fast. Sometimes I'm just gonna be happy when you do it. Don't even think if you're happy or not. You're gonna be because you're gonna not be able to get it in time. So just go quick. Discounts last. Best price of the season.
You're almost there.
Huh?
I remember when you were working.
Sales extended.
In Abercrombie, and they play the same music.
Yeah, I didn't last there very long.
And I remember you say like that you cannot stand that they were playing over and over same songs, right?
Yeah, they had like one CD. Yeah.
And the same things when you work in CPK.
CPK was like a bigger variety, but I still had dreams about those songs.
Yeah, but you say to me that you don't hear them.
Yeah, I don't hear them.
Yeah, that's the same things what my clients say about the music, because I'm playing that music. And I don't hear this music anymore.
That's what happened here. We're so freaking busy that we don't hear the frequencies. Mm-hmm. Because that's what happens at work and things. You're busy, so you don't, and they just keep repeating it. So you get stuck in the matrix.
You are busy, but also you have to block yourself. Otherwise, and the only way you can block yourself is to being busy. To occupy your mind with something else.
Well, no, there's two things. Either you walk out. See, this is two different stories.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking when you cannot walk out.
No, there's no you can't walk out. You here, it's the same story as the cage and stuff. You can. That's what we're here. We're the rebellious ones. Yeah, we get stuck but we can always walk out. It's our belief. Otherwise, we can never shift this reality. We can leave. I can leave CPK. Any of the things, but realistically you still have to pay your this and then that, but at least we're conscious that this isn't what I want my reality to be, and okay, I'm still working this job, but ultimately I feel like I want to work toward this or move out of this, or now we're starting to access our information that we're here to change this shit. But a lot of people, they become like they are on that. They don't believe that they can leave. They've forgotten. They don't believe they can leave. They're sitting in those fucking buildings. I would literally kill myself in those,
They don't see the.
They
don't see it.
They don't remember that you don't have to go to homework. So they said.
Not only that, they convince themselves that this is normal life. That everybody should be this way.
So from the kids, like you have lifetimes of do your homework. How is home and work go together? That's the program. Homework? Homework. What?
Home is to rest and have fun.
Yeah, you go home after work usually.
Yeah.
You don't go from your school to do homework.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like first you sit at school all day and then you come and do homework. To your own home. Your own home. They're bringing their shit, what you have to do, the work that they're friggin' forcing, on you. But the thing is, if all the parents said no, we don't have to. We're only subservient because we don't remember that we can.
Even that cousin of mine
we're
that
changed.
I talked a few
Thank
days
God,
ago,
shifting this wake-up call.
She's 2 years younger than me, and she say, "I will never send my kids to school if I have a choice.
Yeah.
Never." She said it's the biggest damage. Yeah. I don't know. It's just.
Okay. I don't really say we're gonna go get anything. Enter the dream space. Entering the dream space. Entering the dream space. Dream space. Just follow the light. Follow. It's probably another program. Just follow.
Dear humans.
Just like follow the light.
Hello, dear humans.
They're humans. We're gonna go to the ascension in the dream world. Now it's gonna just imagine. I tell you what, the imagination.
It's crazy. I mean, everything is so crazy. It makes me feel like crying. Like it scares me, actually.
Just breathe. And
stop! You're scaring me even more right now.
Yeah, because those are scary too. It's like the very light workers that are just everything is positive. There's no evil. Just think positive and breathe into the light. And then you could just like being an empath. Some of those people, like I sense into them, and I just feel like inside they literally want to like go home and stab their cat or something. Just do yoga and breathe. Inside they're like, this fucking bitch has better yoga pants than me. Breathe. Look at this. Oh, it's a goddess. We're gonna go with the goddess retreat. Dearest ones.